Hello, how are you? Hope things are going good. So I've just finished doing my haul, the Saturday haul, and I've been wanting to do a video for a while, but I am struggling right now. I don't know, I'm hoping this will help somebody. I mean, I don't know if it will or not. If it doesn't, it's out there. It is what it is. So, you know, what we're in, third lockdown, and it's hit different. I think for everybody it's hit different, and I was trying to think why. Only things I can come up with is, one, we thought originally this was going to be just 2 or 3 weeks. That didn't happen, did it? So 3 lockdowns later, and we're still waiting for Boris, good old Boris, to tell us what we can and can't do on Monday, which is, this is Friday, so in 3 days time we find out. I don't know. I honestly don't know what we're going to find out. There's been so much speculation and different news reports on different news channels or newspapers, whatever. They're all making up as they go and nobody knows what's going on. So that's one of them. We're all in limbo. We just don't, you know, they change the goalposts regularly. You know, they tell us we're going to get out of this and get back to normal if what was the original thing? It was to save the NHS, make sure it's not overwhelmed, which we did. And then it was, oh no, we've got to look at death rates, which then we did that. And then it was the R rate, and we did that. And then it was cases, and we did that. And then it was, oh, once the vaccine comes out, everything will be fine. And the vaccine's out, and, you know, a good chunk of people, the vulnerable people, are being vaccinated right now. So technically we should be getting on with things, you know, carry on looking after the people that need it until they're properly vaccinated, if that's the way they choose to go. But we should be able to live our lives again now and start opening up, but it's still not happening. So I think that's a big one, why things are different this time. Another one was the weather makes a big difference, doesn't it? I mean, last year you can have the house open, all the windows open, hear the birds singing, and have the sun like coming through the window. And, you know, if you was lucky enough like I am to have a garden, go and sit outside, soak up the rays, you know, natural vitamin D, sun makes you happy anyway. You can more connected to the outside world. And now it's everything shut up because it's so cold, and, you know, close the curtains because drafts coming in through the house, and more disconnected from the world because of that. So definitely things are different this year for everybody. I know for everybody, but we're not. Oh, see, this is something that irritates me when they say, oh, we're going through this together. We're not going through this together. Everyone's going through this differently. We all have different circumstances, different dynamics, you know, different family dynamics. I'm very much on my own. I do have Blossom and Corey, but really I spend probably 95% of my time, maybe a bit more, on my own. And then you have families, you know, they've got kids and, you know, people that work, so it's all completely different. And I knew, like, we did Christmas, the videos were great, everything. I had a bit of a downer after Christmas, and I thought it was just because I'd videoed so much, so I thought I'd take a week off. And then, I don't know, my mood has been not great. But I just thought it's just normal, you know, to an extent. All of it is just normal. But then I guess probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I noticed things were getting worse. As in, I know symptoms of depression and things like that, and I think I'm very strong in that context when it comes to if you're having a bad day, having a bad week or whatever. I know the symptoms, I know how to deal with certain things. My mum she had extremely severe mental, emotional problems. She was diagnosed with an awful lot of different things with a lot of different words. Not really going to go into that, but I've had to deal with it a lot through family members, things like that. Growing up with it, with my mum, I'm too stubborn. My mum was very much, and, you know, I don't know if it was just because of her character or because of the illness. If she would go down, she would go down. She would go with it. She wouldn't fight against any of it ever. She would just go. If it's going to go down, she'll go down as far as it's going to go. So I noticed weeks ago things were getting worse, and I thought, okay, maybe I do need to see a doctor or have some sort of contact with the doctor. But then I kept thinking, well, no, because like I'd have a day where maybe I'd do a lot in the house, and I think, oh no, things are picking up. It's just one of those things. I'll just go along with it. And I guess about a week ago, things got a lot worse. I'm very good at covering things up. I'm very good at putting on a face for people. So nobody really knows. I mean, if Blossom watches this, it's going to be a shock to her and Corey. But I don't think Corey watches these. So, and it's because I'm not going to share it with them, because it's something I need to deal with, not my kids. So right, a week ago it got really bad, and I've started crying a lot. Can't stop crying. Silly times crying. Proper sobbing crying. Wrong thoughts in my head. Don't worry, nothing. I'm never going to do anything about it. I'm too stubborn to do anything about it in that context. But yeah, things have gotten out of control. So I made an appointment. You have to go online now. You can't speak to your doctor. You can't just phone a doctor to make an appointment. You have to go online and make an appointment. Did that Monday. We're supposed to have a phone consultation. All that was a palaver as well. Didn't get the consultation. My battery's about to die. We'll see how much we can get out before it dies. Yeah, didn't get the consultation in the end. Had to phone the surgery up. The nurse, the receptionist was absolutely disgustingly rude. The way she treated me was disgusting, and anybody can say, oh, they're so busy, and that there was no need for the way she treated me. I was asking questions. I know they're busy. Finally got a call back from my GP 4 hours after I should have had a phone call. Heating again. Yeah, so outcome of the phone call was she doesn't want to go tablets because that should be a last resort, which is fine. I'm fine with that. I had to go and have a blood test Wednesday so that we can make sure that what I'm going through is emotional and not physical, because it could be a thyroid condition. Yeah, it died. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, so thyroid condition, which big possibility. I have had thyroid condition probably like 11 years ago, something like that, and it took like 4 years to get that under control. So thyroid is definitely a possibility. She mentioned diabetes. Now I don't know, I didn't know that could have emotional issues with it, but I don't know, I've not researched it, so I don't know. And the other one, it could be to do with the fibro. She said it could be something to do with that. So I've had a blood test and we'll see the results from that. But she said whilst she's waiting for the blood results, she wants me to contact Mind, which is a organisation in the UK or England. I don't know if it's the UK. In England, definitely. That it's like a talking therapy type thing. So she gave me a phone number for that. Phoned up, made an appointment straight away, because like I said, even though I'm feeling bad right now, I am stubborn. I'm not going to go with it. I'm going to fight it and I will get over this. It's just out of control right now. No, it's hormone imbalances, all that sort of stuff. It could be, like I said, it could be something that they can pick up through my blood and I can deal with. Failing that, yeah, I had to phone Mind, made an appointment with them, had a consultation with the lady on the phone. It was like an hour, where they go over everything, like everything. And she's got to speak to... She's got to speak to a supervisor, and she's going to phone me back next week because she thinks that I would be good for... She said it was CBT, which is... I'm hoping I'm getting this right. I'm trying to remember everything. My brain's not that great. Cognitive behavioural therapy. I think it's right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, she said it will be basically where they would go through everything in detail, everything. I'm going through everything that I do. And she said some things you do can make other things... Like it can have an impact on other things, so I could be doing things to cause it to myself, but not intentionally or anything like that. And then so it's very personalised, and she said we go through everything you do in your personal life, and then we figure out what could be causing it, and then we try and work on what you need to change the outcome. And she said there's a lot of homework in between, and it will be like a regular basis type therapy. So I'm not sitting back, I'm not just taking it, I'm not going to be defined by this, because I'm not defined by my fibro. I bring it up occasionally when it flares or something, which is flaring by the way, which is normal because I'm under stress. I'm not going to cry. Yeah, so we're working on things. I really wanted to get it out there, just so you know, it's nothing to be ashamed of, and there's so many people out there that are ashamed of it. And I actually did YouTube to try and find somebody that may be going through this, especially right now with what we're all going through, and there was nothing. I couldn't find anything. It could be just that I couldn't find it, but I couldn't find anything. Just watching what someone else is going through and hearing, oh yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now, right? It just makes you feel a bit better knowing you're not on your own, even though I know I'm not. Don't get me wrong, I know these things, but you know, you can know something and then see it and it hits different. So end result is, the reason I'm making this video is so you know what I'm going through, because I did say I wanted my channel to be all my ups and my downs, not just when I'm happy. If I'm sad, you know, I'm human. You get sad too. I just want you all to know that's normal. And if you're going through a really tough time like I'm going through, please don't just sit back and take it. Do something about it. You really do need to do something about it, because otherwise it can get out of control. I know that when work starts, I can't be the way I am now. Because, I mean, like something simple, like when I went and had the blood test, I bawled my eyes out when I left the hospital. And do you know why? It's because I had a conversation with the nurse, and I'm winding up now. And then I get frustrated because I am a control freak, especially over my own emotions. This frustrates me. And it's happening way too much. It was so hard shopping with Blossom, like just trying to hold it back, because there's no reason for me to be crying. I'm shopping. It's stupid. It's not stupid, that's the wrong word. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm not going to be defined by this. I am going to get through this. We are working on it. We're just going to wait for some blood results, and then we're going to start. I'll get a phone call next week. Hopefully we'll start some therapy soon. I have another phone number as well, that if I need to talk to somebody, I can just talk. I don't know how supportive you all are, and I know you're there for me if I do need to talk, but for me, it would be easier to do with somebody that's not connected to my YouTube life or my personal life. It's just, that will be easier for me. I'm not going to be able to open up any more than this, like not personal details, like. So, I mean, actually, even that consultation with that therapist woman, the mind woman, I said stuff to her that I've never told another living soul. So clearly it's going to help me anyway. So that's what I'm going through, and I've wanted to make this video for so long, and I just thought, okay, well, I've just done the shopping, I've just done the haul, camera set up, dogs making themselves known, camera set up, no excuse not to just do it. I've overthought things, which again is, if I'm feeling the way I'm feeling right now, that's perfectly normal, and we know I overthink things anyway. And even just sitting down with the camera in front of me on the sofa, it just felt like it was going to be too much. So I'm feeling really pleased that I've got this out. I hope anybody else is going through this, I'm here. I'm not very good at answering people right now. I do get to it. It's just every single thing in my life right now is a challenge, you know, and I'm really not even slightly exaggerating about that. Even just basic hygiene is a challenge. Getting off the sofa is a challenge. You know, a good day right now is if I have a shower and walk the dogs. It is to that extent. So you as well as subscribers, I need to say this, you're all amazing. You do not make me feel pressure to do videos. I do not feel any pressure from you. I do put pressure on myself, and I will do it, and even though you'll probably say don't, I'm going to do it anyway, because that's just me. So yeah, I've rambled on. Haven't done a ramble one for a while. You know, talk about food a lot. Clearly eat a lot of food at the moment. This is bothering me, but again, when I start to get my head sorted, I'll get this off. This is just what it is. Hope everybody's doing good as possible as we can right now. I hope this video helps somebody, in whatever way, if it can just help somebody, it was worth doing it. Putting myself on my line, putting my emotions on line, I've chosen to do it. So yeah, I will keep you updated. I'm not going to be talking about this all the time. Any videos I do in the future will not be constantly, I'm feeling sad, doom and gloom. It's not going to be like that. If I'm doing a video, clearly I'm having a better day. I have a lot of little jobs that I want to do around the house. None of them are going to get done right now. If I get up every single morning, oh, it's going to be a good day, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then it comes to bedtime and nothing's happened. So I'm just going to keep doing it, what I'm doing right now. We'll get up in the morning, anticipate we're going to achieve something. If I can video and that I manage to do something, great, and if I don't, then I'm not going to beat myself up too much about it. We're going to work on whatever comes next. Yeah, so you're updated. But I still have my commitment to my whole once a week. It's clearly good for me because it makes sure that I get up and I go out and I buy food and I come back and I talk. If nothing else, I'm doing that. And I'm rambling and I can't seem to say goodbye. Okay, so I'm going to go now. Hope that wasn't too painful. If you've got this far, thank you for persevering and listening to me. Yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.